Okay, that's the next thing right now. The artist of the week is Steve Ikechukwu Onyema, popularly known as Ike. Yeah, he is a reality TV star, and he contested at the 2019 season 4 edition of Big Brother Naija show. Well, the reality TV program launched his career, his musical career, with the release of a single titled Foreign. We'll have him back in a bit. Just a thing or two to mention about him. He is a Nigerian model come reality TV star, television personality, and social media influencer. He is also, he was born in 1992, and he was raised in the United States of America. As soon as we have him back, we'll have that conversation with him, but we'll be back after now. Well, Michael is not our artist of the week. Just so you know, our artist of the week is Steve Ikechukwu Onyema, popularly known as Ike, reality TV star. Good morning, Ike, and thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, good morning.
Well, it's been how many days after BB Naija? I use days advisedly because I never know. I mean, maybe you're still there somewhere in your mind. I don't know.
No. I mean, every season, I feel like I'm in the house again. You know what I mean? I'm so excited for every new season. But it's been about 2 years now since Pepperdam season when I was in Big Brother.
Yeah, I know. But then you're never gonna be not anymore. That's always gonna be a part of how people got to know you. But
Yeah.
tell us a little about your BB Naija experience. I've not had to ask you before, so.
Okay. The experience was amazing. You know, it was definitely one of a kind. I feel like Big Brother just opened the doors for me to do a lot of different things here in Nigeria, and you know, the experience was something I never really expected. It was very unexpected, but amazing. That's the best way I can describe it.
Okay, one of the things that I have observed on the sidelines is that it's a house that kind of reveals you to yourself. How'd that play out for you?
Definitely. You know, for me, I came to the house just to win some money, and I really found out, like you said, the house helps you to discover a lot of things about yourself and about your personality and about what you're willing to do, and you know, things like that. So I found it very interesting, and I definitely learned a lot about myself in the house.
What was that one thing that you would say, I didn't know I had this in me, that you discovered in the house?
For me, there's a couple of things. It's hard to really just pick one.
Okay.
But if I had to choose, I would say that maybe that determination to keep going even when, you know, like when I'm working with the team and things aren't working out, usually I'm the type that will take over and maybe block everyone out and handle things on my own. But I learned that determination to keep going and working as a team, and you know, if you win together, you win, and if you lose together, you lose together, you know, and I really learned that in the house. That was one major thing for me.
Well, I'd say this. I mean, working with a team that you've not had to work with before, that can be a challenge. Teamwork is an instrument of success, but sometimes, as you said, it can also be an instrument of the other success. How did it feel coming to that reality? Are you still there, Ike?
Still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. I was getting a message.
It's
So
okay.
basically, everything for me kind of came together when I left the house. While I was in the house, I looked at it like, oh, I've already won. You know, I'm already popular. You know, I'm gonna win this money. But as I went through the different games and the different tasks we had in the house, I realized it's not about winning tasks. It's not about winning, you know, challenges. It's about the audience getting to know you and love you. And, you know, that's part of the reason why I think, you know, I didn't win the show. because I wasn't focused on making the audience love me. I was focused on trying to win and take and, you know, keep my scores up. So when I came out the show and I realized, I looked at all the numbers and everything, you know, I'm a numbers person, and I really looked and analyzed that, you know, the show is about personality. It's not really about who can win this and who can win that. It's about your personality and how the Nigerian audience relates to you.
What do you think anyone going into the house had, okay, let me say it this way. When you were going into the house, you had some ideas in your head that this is what the show is about. Or getting into the house, before going and getting into the house, any differences for you? Any reality checks?
Maybe the fact that, you know, not everyone, when I was outside of the house before I went in, I was a people person, but I was very I was an introvert. I really wasn't the person that had friends that I called every day and this one, that one. So going into the house, I realized I had to become more of an extrovert, that I had to become more of a people person, that I can't just be this guy that, you know what I mean, is always focused on myself and my money. I have to focus on, you know, what's going on with other people's problems, and really trying to, you know, form alliances and things in the house. So it forced me, the reality was that it forced me to work with others.
Wow.
When usually I'm super independent.
Interesting. That's a life lesson right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
How significantly has that played on your music career?
I mean, as you can see now, you know, the 2 songs I've released so far, they both have features with a major artist here in Nigeria. So, like you said, I could have went the independent route and been doing songs on my own, but I looked at it and I'm like, you know, working together is always comes with an advantage. And now the show did teach me how to work with others, and even like I said, either we're gonna win together or we're gonna lose together, but we're gonna do it together.
So it's now a little less about self, even though self is still a major player, right?
Definitely, exactly.
Okay. Now, so you've done 2 songs. You say, I only know about Foreign. Which is the other one?
Monica featuring Magneto dropped back in July.
Okay. You'll forgive me. My head is too much in the news then. So maybe that's why. Okay, so
no problem.
yeah. Now tell us about your music career. What would make Ike the artist unique and a go-to artist for anyone?
Definitely the sound. You know what I mean? I don't think I sound like anyone here in the country, even the continent. Hey, can someone get the door, please? I don't know if I sound like anyone on the continent, and I feel like definitely my sound is something for the youth because are you still there? Sorry,
Yeah,
too
I'm
many
here.
people
Go ahead.
calling. Okay, my sound is something for the youth, you know, for the people that are stop calling me. Stop calling me. Whoever it is, stop calling me, please.
Maybe they just want to
Whoever,
be
you
sure
know,
it's you know, so.
exactly. My sound is for the youth right now, and I feel like though my things I'm talking about, like especially in foreign, talking about love, talking about relationship, is something that a lot of people can relate to, young or old. But I want the sound to be something that you know, Nigerians that are dreaming that to go to America, or even my Nigerian friends that are in America, that they can relate to. You know, that they can feel like, yeah, this guy he's been and he's, you know, but he's still Nigerian and he can still relate with us, but he can also still relate with you know, people across the ocean.
That's interesting. So, what's the niche for Ike, the artist? What's the niche? You talked about your music, you talked about your voice and all, but you know, there's Afro pop, there's Afrocentric, there's Afrobeat. What's your niche?
Definitely right now, my niche, I want it to be, you know, I want to be very versatile. I want to be active in Afro beats, you know, but I come from a background that's very trap, like very like trap. I'm heavily influenced by trap music, you know, but I don't want that. I don't want to be boxed in there, you know. So right now, I would even want to even enter the Alte. You know, I have a song featuring some Alte artists coming out soon, and I want to enter that arena. But for me right now, I really like to say I'm a cross between trap, and Afro beats. You know,
Okay.
something that you can play in the club, but you can also play in the car on your way to work.
Okay. So what's the message Ike has for the world through his music?
Man, right now the message is you got to keep going. You know, I've tried so many things, as the world knows: acting, reality show, you know, and now music. And the thing is, I'm going to keep going to succeed until I get to that level that I'm looking for. You know, the message is really that, you know, everyone out there, keep trying. Obviously, I have so many haters left and right telling me, no, don't do this, don't do that, and I've closed my ears. You know, I'm pushing forward. So, you know, this 2021, all the way through next year, 2022, you're going to see me pushing, and you're going to see me make it.
I'm going to assume that everyone has haters. Even the most
Of course.
successful people have
Boss, even
haters.
you now, even you know people that hate.
Who told you that? You never can tell. Okay, I'm going to let you go right now. I just want to say thank you for your time today, and we can only wish you the best. You know, we'll always root for you and ensure that you get the best of yourself out there. So, congratulations, Ike, and all the best all the time.